Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're jumping back into Marvel's What If. This is episode 5. It's just called Zombies. So, hey, look, you know I'm excited for it. This is going to be great, I think.
This was the one I was least looking forward to. I'm just kidding. I cannot wait to dive into the show. This has been so much fun, and I'm ready, willing, and able to watch to see what zombies are all about.
Oh, you got my interest peaked with this title. I'm pretty stoked. Last handful of episodes have been really, really good.
Can't wait to see this one again.
Let's go! Maybe at like a Comic-Con. Oh, Ruffalo's in it. Got Chadwick back.
Space.
Reality.
We're getting everybody in this one.
Wasp.
It's more than a linear path.
Ant-Man. Oh, Paul Rudd.
Jon Favreau.
Danai. Of course she's in with the zombies.
Emily
Who
VanCamp.
else?
Avengers possibility.
So Sharon Carter is back in it.
Dr. Bruce Banner, the human hiding within the Hulk, fell from the stars to warn humanity of imminent danger. But the world he found was not one he recognized.
Oh, nice.
Already
This is
we're
where
getting
they're going to do it?
Thanos is coming. He's coming. Anyone got any clothes?
Is that Wong?
Was I too late? Oh, jeez. Time to go green. Oh, no.
Hear me and rejoice.
Whatever, Squidward.
You are about to die at the hands of the children of...
Oh, boy, are you guys screwed.
Oh, they're going to be the zombies. You can see his face was a little jacked up. The shadow. It's going to be a zombie Tony.
Wait, what are you guys... That's...
Brains.
Brains.
Oh, it's just like Resident Evil number 1.
Haven't seen it.
I can't believe...
It's that blanket of death.
Blanket of death.
No.
Oh, he's a zombie now too. Yeah.
Yeah, that's no good.
Don't eat me. I'm vegan. Oh, come on. What now? Oh, God. Okay,
Wasp. Oh.
no. Oh, I'll get about it.
We'll be safe with them.
With the giant ants? Who are you?
All that's left.
Don't eat me.
Spider-Man.
I'm just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah? Well, then what the hell happened to the neighborhood?
This one sprang from a place of love and hope.
Love and hope.
Hank Pym journeyed into the quantum realm searching for his long-lost wife. But in this universe, Janet van Dyne contracted a quantum virus that corrupted her brain. So when she finally reunited with her husband after 30 long years...
Whoa.
Alas, Hope van Dyne's long-awaited family reunion was not to be.
Mom?
Hi, Miss Van Dyne.
Oh, I thought we'd get the blood splatter too.
Within 24 hours, the entire Pacific Northwest was infected. Ironically, it was the Avengers' heroism that sealed humanity's fate.
On my mark. Out.
Oh.
Because once Earth's mightiest heroes joined the infected, no one else stood a chance.
I suppose, yeah.
Of course, they knew the rules.
Ah!
If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. First, you have to not get eaten. Step 1, long sleeves.
Do I really have to be wearing this?
Happy, come on, the safety of the world depends on it. And action zombies.
Here I come, bad zombie.
The zombie virus is passed through saliva, so the less skin you're showing, the less there is to bite. The smell of human flesh, so the less pheromones you give off, the better.
But just one catch.
You're never more vulnerable than when you're in your birthday suit.
The sneak attack.
Okay, step 3. Always
The
aim
blonde
for the head.
bond.
It's the only way to kill him.
Will you turn that off?
Oh, I was just showing Dr. Banner the orientation video.
Right.
General Okoye of the Dora Milaje, Wakandan Royal Guard.
She takes him out on Walking Dead, doesn't she?
A beacon just came in over the wires. Another survivor camp claims to have made progress on a cure.
That location look familiar, Agent Carter?
It's Camp Lehigh in New Jersey, SHIELD's first base of operations. It could have the equipment you'd need to fabricate a cure.
Then we'll leave it sundown.
Well, just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, we gotta go to Jersey.
Oh, jeez.
What is the problem? I thought you were
Way to
an
go,
Uber
John.
driver.
No, I'm a personal chauffeur. There's a difference. Hey, everybody, it's Grand Central.
Parker, track 7. See if you can hotwire the train.
Sounds like job for criminal.
Do you guys just not have horror movies in Wakanda?
We don't need them. We have American reality shows.
Train, please be working for Daddy. No, it's not working.
This is how we fix things in Russia.
Oh boy.
Just birds.
Were you saying blam?
Was I?
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh, that is
Who
not
uses
good.
those? Is that Hawkeye?
I feel like that would hurt a lot
Man
worse
down,
than what
man
his
down.
reaction
Lost
showed.
Well, it's animation, Dave.
No, not happy.
I think it was.
Yep, it's Hawkeye.
It's Hawkeye.
There's Falcon.
Yeah.
Oh, happy.
Turn fast.
Dude, Quinn, can you imagine if one of the walkers on Walking Dead had this tech and it was walking around in it? It was the variant.
Oh, so much lost potential.
Sorry, Happy.
Oh.
Blam.
Oh, you don't want to make noise.
No.
Oh.
That was your friend.
Oh.
Sorry.
Now you have.
I should be sad,
the problem.
but I'm not.
Let's go.
She should have been using a katana.
I know. I was kind of hoping for that spot there too when I first saw that.
Okay, come on, guys. I think I have about 4,000 pounds of thrust here.
Hang in there, Peter. They're almost here.
Okay, get ready to disengage the brain. On my mark.
Oh no. Ah, the blanket.
Yeah, okay.
I can't keep.
You are a remarkable woman.
Train's all hooked up.
Copy that. Inbound.
What? No one-liners for Sebastian?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. We should have stayed together.
Sharon? Sharon! Think you've had enough, Cap.
Oh.
Oh, we lost Sharon.
Oh, awesome.
I know that is pretty cool.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
Stick around.
Sorry, pal. Guess this is the end of the line.
Oh,
Well,
there's
okay,
your
there you
one-liner.
go.
And you got the shield.
Oh.
Guys,
I'm covered in Sharon.
They gave us the go inside and come back.
Pop. Yep, finally got it.
Oh, talk about fan service.
Oh no.
Heart rate's elevated. Temperature's not going in the right direction.
Then we both know what you have to do.
Set her by a tree like
Not
Jim.
we could be minutes away from a cure.
Look at the flowers.
It's not risk. It's hope. And anyone who's seen a zombie movie knows that that's the key to survival.
The train is run out of fuel. We're going to have to walk through that.
Oh, shit.
What a herd.
I started this, but you are gonna finish it.
Squish.
You figure that glass on the front of that helmet would be a little bit,
You think?
a little bit more rigid than that.
It's going to be bad news, though, when she turns into a zombie and she's still that big.
A vision. You're a vision. You have no idea how good it is to see a familiar and not one of those gross half-eaten faces.
One of the benefits of being an android, I'm not on the menu. The Mind Stone, the source of, well, me. It emits a sub-frequency that is not to their liking.
Could that mean the infection is some kind of encephalopathy?
Brain stuff.
Precisely. The virus. So once I discovered the infected's aversion to the Mind Stone, I experimented to see if targeted exposure might reverse their condition.
Were you successful?
Ta-da! See for yourself.
Wait, who said that?
Would somebody turn me around? We messed up my entrance. You know, I need to get this thing motorized.
Just a head.
Scott. Lang?
No.
This is Futurama?
Exactly.
Sorry, I tend to process traumatic events with dad jokes. Drives Hank crazy. Well, drove Hank crazy. Oh, man. Hank. Guy did it again. Zombie pun.
Well, the operative point is I cured him.
Which means you can cure others.
Theoretically, but
We'll need access to a satellite network to broadcast the Mind Stone frequency worldwide.
technology required to do so is currently beyond human capability.
Not in Wakanda. And thanks to our force shields, it remains the last human sanctuary on Earth.
I'll canvass the base. See if I can find his transport.
Sanctuary
Sergeant Barnes,
for
you
all.
will not find what you're looking
We know
for.
how that turns out.
What have they been eating in Wakanda? That's what I want to know. I don't see any cows around here.
According to these security logs, we're not the first to respond to Vision signal.
More survivors. Well, then where are they?
Vision said he's not going to like what he finds because he's been trying to save them too. It didn't work.
Stop. You and anger.
T'Challa?
Bucky.
Oh,
It's really you.
Tainted meat!
We don't have much time. We have to run. Now.
I honestly forgot that was in there.
oh no.
What the hell is this place?
A trap.
Kozia! Oh, we feared you were dead.
The Vision grabbed me in San Francisco.
He's been keeping him alive to feed his zombie bride. That goth chick. I knew it. I was picking up vibes.
I can assure you my actions, though unsavory, were nevertheless born of logic.
Well, in Vision's defense, I've got nothing.
Okay, wait, I don't get it. You cured the talking head, but not her?
Her powers are too strong. They've resisted the treatment. The only course of action is to contain her and her hunger.
Why not eliminate her?
They literally turned him into Bob.
You lured innocent people to their deaths, all in the name of love?
Love.
Entirely fathom what I have done.
So you should have no problem submitting to human justice.
You have awakened her.
We've all seen WandaVision.
Yep.
Yes, Doctor, I believe you are right.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Yes! Did a Harry Potter reference. Whoa, it's lost. Danai.
Yeah.
We haven't much time. There's a quad jet in the hangar.
You're not coming?
I must atone for what I have done. But I cannot bring myself to leave her.
Oh. Somebody could do that for you.
Uh-oh. That means they're going to
Dinner bell.
Yep.
Thanks, Vision, for leaving us hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to work.
Run.
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 Oh, boy. Oh, I thought it was going to be way worse than
Yes.
that.
Oh, he turned into Hulk quick.
Yeah.
I mean, wouldn't it be kind of cool for you to be the nice one for a change?
Oh, boy. Hulk versus Zombie Scarlet Witch, the battle you didn't know you needed.
Yeah.
Oh.
We did it! We really did it! No, don't chase it! Doesn't anybody here watch horror movies?
Well.
Oh, shoot.
Look who's back.
Ooh.
Oh. Bounced.
Get this to Wakanda? We're gonna save the world.
Even in the darkest of times, humans will give all to save their planet, even if it might bring an end to the universe.
Oh. And he's got the glove. The gauntlet. Oh boy. Thing powered up like the old NES Power Glove right there. Ready to go. Thing powered up like the old NES Power Glove right there. Ready to go.
That was pretty badass.
Oh.
Now, if only the writers of Fear the Walking Dead.
I mean, if they had another season,
So
it might have gone there.
what if?
What if? So Quinn, you're the big zombie guy.
Well, yeah, I
One
mean
of
this was a lot of fun. Just kind of silly, over the top. It followed the typical zombie horror movie type sequence where
Tropes.
The tropes. You find a cure, or you find a place you have to go. You try to get there, and you just slowly people start getting picked off on your group till the end when you're down to however many folks are going to make it. But this one was a lot of fun. It was cool to see Ant-Man back in the old Futurama head bobble. Get the answer there. For those of you who've seen Futurama know what I'm talking about. But that surprised me. I didn't see that coming. But no, this one was a lot of fun. Again, as we always say with these, it's fun to have as many of the original actors as we can doing the voice work. And this was a pretty, unique in the world of zombies and Avengers and everything else. It was something we didn't know that we wanted, but this was a lot of fun. Your typical zombie, I guess I'll say movie show, whatever it might be. And, they delivered, they followed through with some Easter eggs that I think were certainly put in there for a reason. Look, Black Panther lost his leg pretty much the exact same way old Bob lost it in The Walking Dead in the Tainted Meat episode. There might have been a handful of other callbacks in there. As you said, Oak, we finally got the Ant-Man and Wasp do the shrink, go inside somebody, and then expand and give the big pop, which was always one of the theories with Thanos, although we've been told because of his skin it wouldn't work. But either way, we finally got that payoff. And if only Danai could have gotten her katana in here some way, somehow. It would have been great if her staff would have broken, she had to grab a katana or something. I don't know. They could have made it work. It's what if, right? But this was a blast. This one was a lot of fun to just kind of, forget about everything and just kick back and enjoy it for what it is.
Yeah, see, I don't watch the zombie shows. I don't mind a good zombie movie. So that's where I like this, because it was nice. One episode to watch. You don't have to worry about the next week and another zombie over there, another zombie over there. Yeah,
put in?
Don't have a decade to put in. Look, and I know Walking Dead is immensely popular for one reason or another. Whether it's you love the survival aspect, the story aspect, how would civilization, so to speak, live on. But just imagine now if those zombies had abilities like Captain America or the Wasp or Scarlet Witch, which would not be good. And then as we saw at the very end, Thanos, that adds a whole new aspect to it, because you know, depending on what movie or show you're watching, zombies are slow, they're sluggish, they can still sneak up on you somehow in every which way. But now imagine you have one running full speed of a cheetah, and that's Captain America zombie right behind you. You're not getting out of that. So that's why I love how they did the aspect that right there, that once the Avengers got hit, the world was pretty much doomed, because how are you going to stop them? And I love that they showed how Captain America was little Hank Pym biting him on the neck, which is brilliant, I think, too, because we've seen how effective Ant-Man, whether Hank Pym's version or Scott Lang's version, how effective they would be in sort of these what if situations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one was a lot of fun. Of course, in your traditional zombie film or TV show, they lose the majority of their cognitive capabilities, depending on which universe you're in. They lose a lot of their physical capabilities. We've seen them slow, fast, whatever. But the ability to continue to fight and use weaponry was not lost upon these zombies. So definitely made for an interesting story. This just seems like... it seems like they had a lot of fun with this. They were like, well, what if, throw a bunch of ideas in a hat and we'll pick them out. Well,
I almost wonder if this was the last one they did, but just put it here in the series.
What if the Avengers were all zombies? Well, would they be able to, would Iron Man still be able to use his hand blasters and fly? Or would it just be like, they wouldn't be dangerous if they couldn't? Well, let's roll with that. But a really, really fun concept. Zombie stuff is wildly popular. Of course, the overwhelming majority of zombie programming is the zombies are the catalyst to the end of governed or policed civilization, and it's more about humans and survival and wolves and sheep and stuff like that. But they didn't have time to develop any of that. Just a good old fashioned zombie, brain eating type cartoon, and this was or animated feature. This was a lot of fun, and I think they really nailed it with this one.
Yeah, again, kudos to the animators in here, because this animation's really good. Yeah. By the way, let's be real. Danai would never go out in a zombie apocalypse.
Not a chance.
She would be probably lone survivor for sure out of this group. They did her dirty, but I digress. Again, what if, right? Like, what if they were zombies? So I'm glad they actually went the zombie route with this. I actually did forget about Black Panther being Bob, essentially. So I thought that was fun to see again. With the, just taking a moment, just like, God, what if they, really did have powers and, speaking of the variants from The Walking Dead, like, starting to get a little smart, they're figuring out how to use their hand blasters, climbing and flying. I'm like, gosh, can you imagine if we had a flying zombie? Then, the world would be just totally toast. But again, the comic relief in here being Paul Rudd, and he had the Hogwarts.
Little Hogwarts reference.
Wingardium Leviosa. I was like, come on, a Hogwarts reference.
Yeah, that he wanted to do that.
So again, little things that I forget, because again, I only watched it one time through, and it was when it came out. So loving each one of the what ifs, so it gets me more excited for when we can watch season 2 of What If, because I haven't seen any of that yet. So
yeah, and I really like the quote that Chadwick said there too, is T'Challa, like, you're honored in your death, or you're not gone when you're dead, you're still with us. And I was like, oh wow, since his passing, I thought that was really cool.
This was, What If was his last project.
Was his last project. So hearing that come from him was very well done. I loved hearing that part.
Absolutely.
So this was a great episode. This was a lot of fun. And we were having so much fun with this series. Hopefully you all are too. So for Diamond Dave Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals. They get Robert Downey Jr., you think?
Michael B. Jordan, okay.
A endless possibility.
Leslie Bibb.
We're a single choice.
Who was Andy Serkis in the world of Marvel? Wasn't he?
He was that bad guy in the first Black Panther.
Alternate worlds
sorry,
from
Age
the
of Ultron.
ones you know.
Oh, okay.
But I laugh because Leslie
remember
Bibb was-
Ultron is in the ship and then cut circus.
I am your
Cuts his
guy
arm with
these
laser.
vast new
Eye laser.
realities.
So if Leslie Bibb, she was doing the interview with Tony, and then Gwyneth Paltrow was like, "I just take out the trash." Oh, hey, look.
Every journey has a beginning, but change one step along the way, and you could end up at a very different destination.
It's like the Avatar there for a minute.
That's that would be great.
Yeah, peace. I love peace. I'd be out of a job with peace.
Can't believe they couldn't get RDJ for this.
Those doors didn't look very bulletproof.
Oh,
answer.
here's the Stark Industries.
That was a spectacular entrance, seriously.
The 10 rings have reinforcements en route. We need to move now.
Fine by me.
10 rings? What?
Without Tony Stark's fateful capture in Afghanistan, the age of Iron Man would never come to pass. Though the man was saved, a hero was lost, and a villain was given a new chance.
I'm bringing in Lieutenant Eric Stevens, the Navy SEAL who saved my life, as Stark Industries' new Chief Security Officer.
This is such a load of bull. It's supposed to be my promotion.
Look at all those medals.
I uncovered plans to assassinate Tony Stark while on a deep cover operation inside the 10 rings.
Whoa, well, there you have it, folks.
Because those plans were bankrolled by Stark Industries COO Obadiah Stane. I brought receipts. Wire transfers, bank documents, phone records, Google it. I just dropped it all online.
Son of a security.
Happy, just
hammer it.
Colonel Rhodes, what can you tell me about our knight in shining camouflage?
Graduated Annapolis at 19, MIT a year later.
A lot of people come around looking to get their moment in the sun with Tony Stark. It's my job to sniff out exactly what it is they want with him.
And what do you smell?
Nothing. Everyone wants something.
I built everything in here myself. Well, except for the Lambo, that's 3D printed.
Oh, man.
3D printed.
I developed plans for an automated combat drone. Thought I was going to make human soldiers obsolete. I could never crack the interface.
Because you didn't have me. Let's do this. You saved my life. I'd like to return the favor. Jarvis, search the MIT doctoral thesis database. Project
Liberator.
You got an ear for branding, I'll give you that.
Oh, look at that.
Bold
like
design choice.
Battle tech.
What? I like anime.
Worst case scenario, we'll...
Gundam.
Jarvis, start casing the warehouse. We're gonna need FPV wiring, nanocircuitry, and Bloody Marys. Hangover starting to kick in. Operations test. Stark Liberator drone Mark 1. Showtime.
It's like RoboCop.
You know, we need another power source. Hey, if we could miniaturize an arc reactor... No, that's a dumb idea.
What we need is vibranium.
Now you're thinking. Too bad Pops used up the last of it during the war.
Not all of it.
Where did you get this?
This kind of stuff pops up all over the globe.
Ulysses Claw? No, Tony. Absolutely not.
I'm sorry, are you allowed to say that to people in my tax bracket?
She's right, Tony. I agree.
Wait, what?
Listen, things go south, shareholders are going to flip. Unless we secure some kind of diplomatic cover.
We send Rhodey. There.
Break out the fun shot.
So, about that vibranium.
Oh, no foreplay, eh? Dora Milaje. Spear. Bought it off the black market for 10 mil. Steep, I know, but...
Please, Tony spends $10 million on a slow Tuesday and... Where did you find all this?
What's going on here? We've been breached. Find them and lock them up.
Killmonger on comms. Are you seeing this?
Oh, you know who that is.
Oh.
Our quarrel is not with you, Ghana.
Oh, really? Because you're kind of sending me mixed messages right now.
Let me take the vibranium back where it belongs.
Sorry, cuz. That ain't gonna fly.
Oh.
Forget about a cup.
Really wish it didn't have to go down like this.
Oh.
Stark R&D is no joke. The sonic taser thing is legit. But this... this I'm really feeling.
Kid, you gotta be part of the system to change the system.
Nah, you could burn it down.
Oh!
What? Go ahead.
Ooh, my,
Nothing for burn it down.
All played out just as you predicted it would.
Oh.
You better load up the product. The door will be here soon.
They still had him as a bad guy.
Our people killed at the hands of American imperialists.
Hey, Tony, bought you a souvenir.
Word to the wise, never play Clue with Jarvis. He sees all.
Go ahead, call the cops. Still won't get here in time to save you.
Yeah, well, police are the law. I want justice.
It's actually a pretty good line.
Yeah.
What, you gonna ask Pepper to come and kill me?
Yeah, probably not, but there's no need. I melted down that ring of yours. You were right. Vibranium worked like a charm.
Whoa!
What do you say? To killers?
Oh.
Push kick.
You forget you programmed the drone yourself? Your moves are his moves.
I guess I have to freestyle then.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Tony's looking nervous.
That thing is too slow.
Yep. Oh.
Each one is for a kill. And believe it or not, Tony, the difference between you and me, that you can't see the difference between you and me.
From the shoulder?
Not a very subtle one.
How did none of this get captured on security?
Jarvis was wiped clean.
What are you implying, Pepper?
Oh, I don't know. 3 murders in 2 days and 1 man at the center?
You are talking to a highly decorated naval officer.
It's cool, General.
The U.S. military is hereby seizing control of all Stark Industries assets.
You must be joking.
No one has ever accused me of being funny, Miss Potts. We're at war. You work for me now.
You want a war? You're gonna get one.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. You just invented 21st century warfare.
Oh, holy shit.
Well, they're not the Stark robots that we're used to seeing.
You telling me this is it?
Wakandans are full of surprises. Not looking to meet the business end of one of their spears, if you know what I mean. Savages.
Like you said, Wakandans are full of surprises.
Here we go.
Back, you savages.
Oh.
Boom. I pretty much saw that coming.
I come with the gift, an offering of justice. For I am in Jadaka, son of Prince Njobu.
We are at war, and he is still an American soldier.
I brought you the man who stole your vibranium and murdered your people as proof of my loyalty to Wakanda. You are home. But there's no time to rest, Uncle. War is here.
Oh, like that sound design.
A vibranium alloy, just like your weapons, almost indestructible.
Oh, please. They're built by Americans. We'll be home in time for lunch.
The Americans won't have any vibranium left to rebuild.
Why should we trust you with our people's lives?
I know what it's like to have someone taken from me. And if I had the chance to avenge my father, I wouldn't hesitate. These people murdered your son. Even if there's only a chance I'm legit, isn't it worth the risk?
What say you?
Oh, he's a charismatic liar, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Charismatic. E-Bombay. Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Status, gentlemen.
We have full system screen, General. Drones moving into position.
This is the Wakandan capital? Confirm location.
Sir, all drones are on target.
It's time.
Are you certain about this, Baba? Entrusting our fate to this outsider.
He is family.
Open the shields.
Family.
Wakanda. So the rumors are true. Show them the true might of the U.S. military.
Uncle,
close the shields.
What the hell is going on?
Some kind of interference. The drones have all gone dark.
Yeah, I see that. Get it back online.
It's working. You are right.
Thank you, nephew. Know that wherever life's journey takes you, you'll always have a home in Wakanda.
I want a little bit more than that.
Thought they won the battle without even firing a shot.
That is impossible. The drone should be disconnected.
Tony Stark. He must have built a backup transmitter.
Why would he do that?
That man was a villain. Didn't trust anyone.
A villain?
He was a villain and a coward.
Oh.
Wakanda forever!
They're probably programmed not to hurt him so he can look like the hero.
Look at him go.
It's got to be the hero. Play the role.
Wakanda forever!
The evil music that still plays when they show him.
Now, is he going to get everything he wants?
Does it meet your expectations?
I only wish we could share it with our brothers and sisters across the world.
Your father wished the same.
Let me be of service.
With this herb, the next Black Panther.
Oh. What's the plan all along?
Was it worth it, my cousin?
Yeah, I did what I had to do.
For what?
For vengeance. For my father. And for all my brothers and sisters who suffered through oppression while you just sat back and watched.
You believe the cure for human suffering is more suffering.
The cure is power, and now I have it.
Power and can be a very volatile force, cousin. It will get the best of you eventually, on your plane or on ours.
Destroyers are circling the African coast. I want all Jericho missiles locked and loaded by 0600.
Yes, sir.
All due respect, sir, isn't that a lot of firepower to aim at a country most Americans can't find on a map?
By tomorrow, they won't need to.
Gonna light it up.
What? How did you get in here?
I'm here to help Miss Potts.
I knew it. He killed Tony. And your brother? How did you get this?
Mr. Stark was a genius. It appears we have a common enemy.
Unfortunately, your side and mine refused to see it.
So, let us open their eyes together.
Heroes are never really gone. They live forever, as do the ones they inspire to carry on the fight.
Oh, yeah. So this, man, they're always going to be so emotional whenever Chadwick's in them, right? I mean, it's like every time we see Black Panther, we're just constantly reminded, and they're always going to hit a little bit different than the other ones. It feels so weird, coming off of the zombie one we saw and the Doctor Strange one that we saw before. This one felt a little bit different. Obviously, a cool story. And again, I really like this one because we had a complete story, basically a start to finish with it. And it was really well done. This one I thought probably could work in a Marvel movie, probably the best, I think. So that's really cool to see. But we got to see again the outcome of Tony not getting trapped in the cave, not being forced to make the suit. He ends up making Killmonger's plan, and that's kind of where everything goes off the rails. I actually thought, it wasn't until we got the reveal with Killmonger, I'm like, oh, okay, maybe he's going to be a good guy in this one, and maybe they'll do something else, and maybe that's how it'll work. So, I mean, I got swerved, which was good. I liked that they took me on that ride, because I didn't know which way it was going. Again, me being a casual Marvel fan, feel like I need to throw that out there whenever we watch something Marvel. But yes, I didn't know which way it was going to go, but this one was really, really interesting with all the possibilities that they did. It was cool seeing the suits, or I shouldn't say the suits, the robots. I thought were awesome. Little bit of a call back to some Gundam Wing or some BattleTech or Battle Mechs, whatever you prefer, anime style that Killmonger was into. So that was really cool. But, Wakanda made pretty short work of them, even when they were activated back up. So that was kind of interesting. But again, it was all set up so that Killmonger could be the hero, get the Black Panther, and go on from there. And, of course, we saw Chadwick asking him at the end, was it worth it? Essentially, and then of course we get Pepper and company. Hopefully they can put something together and figure it out, and that's kind of the direction they left things to go. I didn't think that they needed to finish it where they figure out what Killmonger's up to and then they launch a plan against him. Like they didn't need to go into that, I don't think. I think this was a nice complete story the way that they ended it, so I'm fine with the ending. But I can understand if some folks out there were like, oh, you left us hanging with that's you're not going to give us to see what happens in the end. But I think it's kind of implied, so I'm fine with the way that this one ended. And to me, it felt like a complete story start to finish, and I really liked this one.
Yeah, I like the ending. I really did too, where it's like, well, we know what's going on, we're going to show the world, and then that's where you ended. That's perfect. And yeah, I loved how they made quick work of Obadiah. Like, yep, yeah, he did it. Here's the rule, go ahead, Google it. So it's all up there right now. And then I also really enjoyed how about we make a mini reactor? Nah, that's stupid. So I thought that was really great. So yeah, it was fun seeing a whole different path that it would go on with Tony Stark. Like, yeah, he said that the weapons were bad and he saw the soldiers getting taken out, but he wanted bigger and badder weapons instead of when we saw he was in the cave where he's like, no, we got to get out of this business. We can't have this. And, the stock plummeted and everything like that. So this was really a good episode too, with having how Michael B. Jordan's character Killmonger, how he like infiltrated into the U.S. Army. Then he showed who Obadiah really was. Then he double crossed them, showing taking out Rhodey and all that stuff just to get to the power that he wanted in Wakanda. So he wanted what he wanted in the second Black Panther. He didn't quite get, but he was able to get it here. So I love the different route that he took to get there, because it was way different than what I expected. And I was hoping there for a second he was a good guy, and I was like, okay, what kind of cool stuff can he and Tony Stark do in the world, which would be amazing. And we saw it firsthand that it was what's our robot's name from RoboCop?
Oh, it's Ed 209.
Ed 209, who's slipping and falling right off and so that was a great callback to RoboCop. But yeah, another really fun and intriguing episode that could probably easily could be a good movie just based. Well, look at the cast though too, and then if you have Michael B. Jordan leading the way, it's gonna be an amazing movie.
Yeah, this is. I know we're only 6 episodes in now, but I think this is one of the, if not the most suitable for what I think would be a feature film. I think this one was really interesting. Of course, look, the original Iron Man, it kind of kickstarted everything for Marvel, didn't? I mean, this big, universe that MCU. So, if Tony doesn't end up in that desert and doesn't create the suit, the arc reactor, and all that, I mean, what path do we go down as far as with the Avengers, with Tony Stark, and everything like that? So it was a very interesting story. Of course, you still had Stark Industries, and you still had this company making crazy military weapons and stuff like that. So you could have still had a really good story out of it. But so that was really cool to me. And then also, Killmonger, kind of the same goal in the end. Mm-hmm. wanted to be running Wakanda, wanted to do it under his own terms. Had some anger issues, you could say, but he just wanted to take a different path to leadership. and one that included a lot of backstabbing, double crossing, and what have you. So this was really, really strong from a story standpoint, and it had a lot of really good action. With the intro fighting, I love that they gave us Tony in the back seat with a selfie. It was like, okay, just basically a 1-to-1 throwback from the first movie. I liked the big robots and stuff like that, and this absolutely felt like it could have been, I would say, the first maybe third of a movie, or the first half, and the second half is the information gets out there, you start putting together a game plan, and of course the final third or whatever is them actually going to battle with Killmonger. So yeah, I just really continue to be impressed with these, and this one was a lot of fun, and a story that, again, I could absolutely see being a movie or its own, really its own, 6-series kind of season. I think this one, they could have probably broken this entire story up into, 1, 2, or 3 episodes and given us a little bit more information on kind of the different storylines they had going here. But yeah, another incredible episode for me.
Yeah, I was always, during the first Black Panther, was wondering, man, I wonder if they could have got Killmonger his own, stand-up prequel film, or whether it had been now, just, hey, what if he got 6 episodes? I think that would have been some meat on the bones for his story in here, and it kind of goes back to what I've said about Walking Dead and any kind of good villain. I wish they would just write him off, and however that would be, just not an absolute, yeah, he's dead or she's dead, because sometimes those villains are super entertaining. They make it great for a cat and mouse game, or however you want to, write that dynamic between the baby face and the heel. Either way, it was actually kind of cool to see Killmonger somewhat be a good guy up until a certain point in here, and then just right back to his ways. So again, here in Chadwick, always great seeing Andy in here now, back as his character in here. Of course, seeing Danai back is always great too. And again, kind of like you guys were saying, this is probably a one that, and I'm actually curious too. Do you folks feel like this could have been a 6-episode series for Killmonger? Do you think there could have been a film? I don't know about any of that, but I would love to read your comments too, to see what you guys think about some of these characters, because obviously we have our main focal points, but sometimes it's I wonder if they would explore it a little bit here on this, what we could have got out of it. So
real quick, I love the animated versions of him working in the cave and doing the snap. I thought that was awesome to see animated, just like when they did the camera spinning around.
Those iconic scenes were really cool to see animated. Well, and to piggyback off your point there, Diamond Dave, it is kind of a shame when they take out villains that are so good, because how many shows and movies have we seen where they take out their number one big baddie, and then for a couple of seasons you feel like they're searching to try to find a villain that can fill the role and to be as entertaining. And look, Michael B. Jordan is friggin' awesome in everything he does, and it's such a shame to lose a guy that's so talented in that role where you're not going to be using it. Lose a character, who you won't be able to use again in that role is a shame, because even in this animated series, he knocked it out of the park, and that charisma that he has just came through the screen.
Yeah. It can't all be Breaking Bad, where you lose your first main highly entertaining bad guy, and you luckily get a second one to come in.
Yeah.
So, but hey, this show is just so much fun to watch. Such an easy, fun watch. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.